Okay, I am back again with a new word of the day. Now, before I tell you what the word of the day is, I want to share something. I'm back. So, what I want to share is that yes, this is a practice. However, I'm going to continue to use this as a practice to build my comfortability skills on camera. I'm also going to post this on my YouTube because the words that I will be using will be words within the fields that I've been in. So some will be in the health and wellness, nutrition, holistic arena, and others will be I'm a social worker. And because my background is in social work and I have my master's in social work, that's what I did. I was a social worker. So some of the words will be from that. So this will be either a daily or weekly thing, but I'll continue to do this. Like I said, this is going to be, well, yeah, I don't know, but this is me practicing up until my upcoming birthday, but I'm going to keep it going. And also, I will be adding other content. So I wanted to add that information today before I gave you the word of the day. This will be an ongoing thing until I decide to do something else. But this is how I'll be doing some of my blogs as I'm building my content in other areas and on other platforms. I like it. It's a great exercise and it's giving me range, right? So that's what I'll be doing. And now I'm going to come to you with the word of the day. So the word of the day is lifestyle. Now, lifestyle is actually broken down into two words. So, first, I'm going to provide you the definition of life and then style. And then I'm going to give the definition or how it was coined, the word lifestyle. I'll give you the origin of that and where it came from. So, let's get started. So, today I'm using my little cards in the computer. So, the word of the day is lifestyle. Lifestyle is composed again of two words. Those two words are life and style. Now, the etymology, of life, it's Old English, it's Latin. The word in Latin is vita, and that means to be alive, bless you, mama, have life, continue, continue, and life to experience. The definition is the condition that distinguishes animals and plants from inorganic matter, including the capacity of growth, reproduction, functional activity, and continual change preceding death. And the example that I just given is the origins of life. And the second definition to life is the existence of an individual, human being, or animal. So that's the first part of lifestyle, right? Now I'm gonna put my glasses on, go on this computer, and get you the definition of style. Now, before I get on to what the definition is, style is a noun, and the origin of it is Latin. The word in Latin is stylus, Stilus, and it transitions into Old French, which is style, and style, the way we know it in Middle English. Now let's get into this definition of the word style. Now the reason I use the computer and not didn't do it on note cards or anything else or try to remember it off of memory is because there are several definitions of style. Style can be a noun or a verb. Okay, okay, so style, the first definition, and this is in the noun, uh, is a manner of doing something, right? Now, the example that they give, I'm only going to use two: a way of using language, or a way of painting, writing, composing, building, etc. Characteristics of a particular period, place, person, or movement. Now, the other day, the word of the day was movement. So, yeah, but style. So, let me use it in a sentence before I continue with definitions. There are different dance styles, right? Okay, the second definition: a distinctive appearance typically determined by the principles according to which something is designed. And then the next one is elegance or sophistication. The fourth definition of style is actually in botany, which I didn't know. And a flower, a narrow, typically elongated extension of the ovary bearing the stigma. And that's in pertaining to flowers. So when I know more about botany, I'll share more with you. And the last one is in zoology. The definition is from is zoology. In an invertebrate, a small, slender, pointed appendage or stylet. Okay, I learned something new. And then the verb definitions is only two: is design or make in a particular form. So the example they give is arrange hair in a particular way. And then the second definition in verb, in, as a verb, is designated with a particular name, description, or title. So there you have it. I'm not done though. You have the definition of life and style. Now let's get into the full word. And I'm not going to combine the two words together, but they do come together in where the full word actually came into existence. So, as for lifestyle, the word, the earliest use of it is in the 1910s, and the word or the term is coined from Alfred Adler, who was an Austrian psychologist, and this was coined in 1929. So, his way of coining the term, he described it as a person's basic character as established in early childhood. And then that was expanded on to say a way or style of living, and that was by 1961. And that, when I was looking up this stuff, that was all new to me. So now you know the actual definition of lifestyle. And when you really look at the word separate, you can actually see how those things come together. But how it's coined and how it's defined in the 1920s is pretty much how we use it. Well, not the 1920s, the 1960s, in regards to a way or style of living, is how we use it today. But prior to that, you had a person's basic character as established early in childhood. So I'm thinking, since he is a psychologist, we're talking between the years of 0 and 7, which everybody talks about now today, of that our basic characteristics are formed or how we will live the rest of our lives. Those things that are we're taught between the ages of 0 and 7, determines our lifestyle, right? So yeah, I hope this was informative. So before I finish, I just want to clarify something. When I was talking about the characteristics that are formed in childhood, so from 0 to 7 is essential for a child in development, because those are important years for what the child is taught, picks up on in their environment. So that's what I meant when I was like, or when I said, uh, that'll be our lifestyle as we grow up, because those first 7 years are extremely important to our development, all of us. So, how we're nurtured, how we're taken care of in that time, what are we being taught and what are we learning? At the end of the day, essentially, they can ultimately become our core values, right? Or our core characteristics of how we deal with things. I just wanted to give clarity to that, because how you nurture a child in those most important years, everything else is just an add on after that. But how you nurture them in those formative years, or what they called, is very important. So I just wanted to give more context to that before I ended the video. Okay. I hope this was informative. I learned something. I hope you learned something today. And I will see you with the next word of the day. Bye. Love you.